Commission on Audit report flags the Health Department for spending 11.89 million pesos for the procurement of video conference equipment and video conference desktop with video conference license dated March 5, 2021. The contract doesn't state how many licenses were bought, what the equipment and video conference software were, and how many video conference desktop computers were acquired. Another DOH purchase that raised the red flag was that of laptops amounting to almost 300,000 pesos each. The DOH bought 4 units of a multimedia production laptop worth more than 292,000 pesos, each for a total of more than 1.1 million pesos. These are part of the 3.97 billion pesos in undocumented projects and quote-unquote doubtful transactions. Another expenditure amounting to 557.7 million pesos was also flagged by COA as excessive and unnecessary expenditures. State auditors are also puzzled why the DOH did not touch more than 59 billion pesos of its budget allotment in 2020. That unspent amount was 29% of the DOH's total 2020 budget of 200.855 billion pesos, a war chest designed to deal with the national health crisis. This is a separate audit finding from the 67 billion pesos worth of DOH transactions the state auditors also red flagged. COA on Friday, August 13, clarifies the audit report did not make any finding on lost funds due to corruption. Meantime, the DOH logs 13,177 new cases of COVID-19 on Friday, the second highest single-day tally since the pandemic began. Political source privy to discussions between the camps of Manila Mayor Isko Moreno and Senator Manny Pacquiao tells Rappler the boxing champ team wants to meet with the Manila chief executive. Pacquiao is currently in the United States for an August 21 fight. The same source says Moreno's top choice for running mate, should he run for president, is Senator Grace Poe. The two hit the campaign trail together in 2016 when Poe included Moreno in her senatorial slate when she ran for president. Acción Democrático, the party Moreno is now president of, also supported Poe's presidential run in 2016. Potential candidates have less than 2 months to find their winning tandems. They will file their certificates of candidacy October 1 to 8. Meantime, Mindanao civic leader Samira Gutok has been named the National Executive Board member of Acción Democrático, the national political party now led by Manila Mayor Isko Moreno. Party chairperson Ernest Ramel on Friday, August 13, says Gutok is a perfect fit for Acción because of her solid record in public service and her care for communities, including displaced persons and women. It is not clear if Gutok is also eyeing a second senatorial run in 2022. A Manila court on Tuesday, August 10 dismisses the cyber libel case against Rappler CEO Maria Ressa and reporter Rambo Talabong after the professor involved in the disputed thesis for sale story drops the case. Ted Te, lawyer of the Rappler journalist, says Ressa, Talabong, and Ariel Pineda agreed to update the story with information that was obtained after the case was filed. The disputed story, written by Talabong, was about complaints from College of St. Benilde students that Pineda, who was then a professor of the college, passed his thesis students for a fee. The student who filed the complaint against Pineda spoke on the record. The updated story contains previously undisclosed results of the College of St. Benilde's internal investigation, clearing Pineda of liability for lack of evidence. Talabong made repeated attempts to get Pineda's side when the story was first published in January 2020. That reply only came in July 2021. While they welcomed the dismissal of the case, Tess says the case spotlights the danger to press freedom and freedom of expression that criminal cyber libel poses. Ressa, for her part, says these ridiculous cases remind people of the importance of independent journalism and holding power to account. Dr. Audrey Sue Cruz is the first Filipina-American doctor to have her own Barbie doll modeled after her. An internal medicine physician currently stationed in Las Vegas, Dr. Cruz has been recognized by Mattel Inc. for her contribution to the healthcare industry during the COVID-19 pandemic and to the #StopAsianHate movement. The toymaker says Cruz was chosen after making a positive impact in her community, inspiring current and future generations for years to come. Meantime, folk pop collective Ben and Makata pop band Muni Muni collaborate for the first time on the song Sugat, released on Friday, August 13. Sugat is a ballad that reflects on healing after facing the emptiness of loss. The song was written by percussionist Tony Munoz along with vocalist Paulo Guico. Described as a love letter to herself, it was born out of Tony's struggle with self-doubt. Jamie Spears agrees to step down from his role as conservator of his daughter Britney's $60 million estate. The pop star's attorney calls this a major victory. Jamie controlled much of Britney's affairs since she suffered a mental health breakdown in 2008. She has been seeking to remove her father from that role. The court document did not say when Jamie will step down from his role. Britney remains under the care of professional Jody Montgomery, who manages her medical and personal affairs. The nature of the singer's mental health issues have never been publicly revealed. She spoke out emotionally in June and July against the court-approved conservatorship, calling it humiliating and abusive and accusing her father of ruining her life. Britney has not performed since 2018 and earlier said she will not return to the stage while her father retains control over her career.